Gosh, what an absolutely
That's why
massive
we
play to
open
start
up.
the game.
Sit
Is he
down.
going to get the
rid of
one
the
shot? He
save
gets the
line.
one hit KO!
Hey everybody, welcome back to Fight for First. So far we've had a pretty crazy time the last couple weeks. And one of these days it's going to come to an end. So let's just play it out and see when that'll be. Hopefully not today, but you never know. In fact, a couple of those back there we probably should have lost. So we're kind of just coasting on some good luck right now. 14-0. Probably so far our best streak on Fight for First. Yeah, that's pretty crazy lucky. So I'm not gonna be upset if we lose. Like, what can you really expect? Oh man, there's a windstorm outside. All right, my man looks like from Japan. Wow, look at this. It's a Mega Lopunny. Please don't be Sheer Cold Lapras. A Moongus. He's got that Lando. Cool, cool. Talonflame. And Bisharp. Okay. Alright, let me think. Gotta focus up real quick. The Lapras is gonna be a threat. So I'm gonna need to leverage my Thundurus pretty well. I really want to lead with it, but I'm afraid of his own Landorus starting. But I don't want to deal with the Wow, this guy built a pretty good team. What are we gonna do? Gotta be careful of setting off that Bisharp. But I need a way to stop the Talonflame. I might go with the Melodic Thundurus. It wouldn't be too bad. I'd love to get Intimidate in there somewhere, but I really want a Moongus as well, though. That's the problem. Do I just forego Landorus completely? I mean, he's going to bring the Lapras. The Moongus would help, and it's going to keep my Kangaskhan alive. If we can get rid of the Talonflame, things would be good. Hesitant to bring the Heatran. How's this? How's this? Please don't lead. Please don't lead Bisharp Landorus. Please don't lead Bisharp Landorus. Oh, okay, we'll see. We'll see. Because I'm not going to be able to Icy Wind if he's got the Defiant boost up on the field. I've really got to make sure one of these two can get rid of the Talonflame. Okay. Lopunny Lapras. Interesting. Okay, what are the chances that his Lopunny is just going to punch me right off the bat? I feel like Lapras should be afraid. But it probably won't have Protect, to be honest. It probably won't have Protect. Because it's probably Ass-Fest. I'm going to Icy Wind here. I feel like the Lopunny, well, it's going to fake out, right? You think he'll double into the Landorus? Or the Thundurus? He might. He might. With an Ice move. Amoonguss will take it pretty well. Yeah, I really want to keep the Thundurus alive, I think, for a little bit. So I'm going to go to Amoonguss. While I Icy Wind. I expect the Fake Out to hit the Thundurus. Maybe he'll use the Freeze Dry on my Melodic. But we should take it pretty well, to be honest. So I'm not too afraid. We'll see. We'll see if we actually get the Fake Out here. Yeah, he's not going to want to get Thunderbolted or Thunder Waved. It's got to come after the Thundurus. Yep. So we see Fake Out. I do outspeed the Lapras. Nice Icy Wind there. We'll drop their speed. He's going to have Ice Punch, though, so I got to be careful about that next turn. There's the Freeze Dry. Let's see how much damage this does. Ah, so we did double into that slot. It did quite a bit of damage, so I'm going to have to be pretty careful right now. That being said, How fast do we think that thing is going to be? What could he switch in? He very well might. If he has Bisharp, he might switch it in now. Would he have brought it, though? I'm not really sure. I'm not going to Icy Wind, though, because I might just be setting him up. So I won't do that. I should have brought... If Melodic was in the back, I'd switch it in for the Amoonguss slot right now. I might protect Amoonguss on this turn. I feel like he's going to think it's a threat. He'll want to get rid of it. And it's got enough health to survive... well, if he Ice Punches it, it would get rid of it because I'm not very defensive. But I don't want to really switch anything into the punch. So I'm going to protect here. Maybe go for the Scald, get some damage, and potential burn. If we get the burn, we'll be in a really good position. If not, I suspect we're going to take the Freeze Dry with that. Jeez. High Jump Kick. That's high risk. High risk, high reward. Give me the burn. Okay, wow. Good play. That's a good play. Jeez. Wow. Wow. Okay. Let's see what else you got here. Is it time to set up with Kangaskhan? Let me get my damage calc here. This whatever I switch in here is actually going to determine our battle. So how much would that take from Kangaskhan? If I power up, how much time do I have? 20 seconds? Yeah. Yeah, that should be enough. But is he going to protect? And what speed? Okay, what's its max speed? At -1. What is that? My Kangaskhan's not going to be faster. My Kangaskhan's not going to be faster, but my Thundurus is. What I'm going to do here, he might try to protect. Well, he probably doesn't have Protect over there, actually, anyway, right? And I'm not Mega'd, so I'm not going to be, right? I'm not going to be faster. -1's what? 2/3? What's a -1? -1 stat Pokemon. It's like 2/3 or something, right? I'm going to Power Punch something here. I'm not going to switch Amoonguss. We're just kind of like going to sack it. Oh god, this is not going to help me. You know, he can't protect the Lopunny, but I don't want the Lopunny to... Well, what will he switch in? What's the potential? I kind of want the Lopunny still out here, actually. Yeah, because it'll be threatened. Okay, I'm going to Rage Powder. I'm going to punch the Lapras. Okay. What was that? Amoonguss? Rocky Helmet Amoonguss? Oh, the Landorus. Okay, he brought the Lando. So we're only going to be +1, but that's okay with me. The Power-Up punches... Will it put it within the Thunderbolt range of my Thundurus? Maybe. He still would have been faster than me, though. I'm adamant, too. So if he's max speed like he should be, he would have been faster than me even at -1. Because I hadn't Mega'd yet, right? I think. I'm not sure. I'm not that sure, but it's okay. Yeah, that'll be within, that should be within range. He'll probably Freeze Dry here. Yeah, he's playing well. Wow. This guy's playing pretty well. That's literally the worst that could have gone. Because now he can just go ahead and Superpower if he wants. And I can't go to save the Amoonguss because what if it just stays frozen for the rest of this game? Oh, geez. Is he going to Superpower me? Is he going to lock into Superpower? What do we think? He might switch. We have to make the right call here. Would he lock into Superpower? Does he know I have Protect? I mean, if I were him, would I Superpower? I'm gonna protect. We'll just sack the Mungus. That's because I can't even like Rage Powder now. If I had the threat of Rage Powdering, like. No! Mungus, why you gotta do me like that? Oh, that was a perfect. That would have spored, and we could Rage Powder this next turn. He's locked into that, and we would have just KO'd that slot, and that thing would have been sleep. And it would have. Oh my gosh. That would have been so clutch. And he's got the Ice Shard now, too, huh? This is a struggle. That's he's just gonna do the same thing again. Yeah. That's so frustrating. That's literally so frustrating. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, whatever. Okay, he switches that. I mean, I'll Thunderbolt this. Protect the Mungus, but it probably gonna be frozen solid. Dang. Too bad. It's too bad. He doubled into the Kangaskhan thinking that if I Rage Powdered, he'd get the Ice Shard off, and then he'd be able to Superpower. But the thing is, if my Mungus thawed, and we spored it, he's locked into Superpower. Everything would have just been great. Everything would have just been great. That would have been the momentum to go through the rest of this match, depending on what his last guy is. I mean, that thing's just gonna eat me up, but yeah, it's too bad. He'll switch that out. It would have been, oh god, was this Talonflame? Yeah, that sucks. Oh, rough life though. Happy Monday, guys. This is what Mondays are for. What's the freeze dry percentage? I'm not even sure. The thing is, the Superpower without the Ice Shard, it's not a guaranteed KO. It's a, what is it, 43% chance. So, you know, could have survived it if he went to Ice Shard the Amoonguss. But it's not the case. All right, this guy. Why are you doing this? Why is he doing this? Boom. Yeah, no, it's going to be a lot of damage there. Yep. No. Yeah. 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 Okay, that's rough life. Rough game, rough life, team. Oh, it's Life Orb, Life Orb. But, yeah, we honestly could have had that. That was not going to be too much of a problem. If he had just KO'd the Amoonguss, or if he had kept it alive, and then we could use it the next turn, literally keeping it alive and freezing it put us in a spot where we had no pressure with that team slot, and then it was just bad. I mean, I could have switched out the Kangaskhan, taken the Ice Shard, taken the Superpower, and tried to fight from there. Then what? Thunderbolted. Like, maybe stood a chance at that point. I mean, we lose our +1, but with that kind of just useless Amoonguss slot, I wasn't able to just go through it. I was hoping he would think that I would switch out the Kangaskhan into Thundurus. You would think, right? You would think. So he'd either Ice Beam it and then, you know, not Ice Shard on that turn. And I'd be able to KO the Landorus first. But, you know, you would have thought I was going to switch out the Kangaskhan. Why would you Superpower that again? I don't know. I didn't think he was actually going to Superpower. I thought he would have tried to switch and get another Intimidate up onto the field. So I was just going to KO the Lapras or whatever. I don't remember what I was going to hit. I was going to hit something. It made sense while I was doing it. But whatever. All good things come to an end. There was one a couple games ago we shouldn't have won that we did. And now this one we probably should have won, but we didn't. But yeah, that's okay. So, Monday, that's it. That's all we got. See you guys tomorrow on Fight for First. And don't forget, if you guys haven't checked out my t-shirt giveaway, I put the t-shirts away. But it's pretty hype. Go check it out. It's on my channel. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow.